What is up guys, my name is Talha and you are watching Gadgets Sphere. So in today's video, I'm gonna do the full review of MIUI 14 Xiaomi EU custom ROM for the Poco F4. Let's get started. So let's just talk about the benchmarks. Now in terms of benchmark, in the CPU throttle test, it is not that great. I'm gonna show you. I have done this 15 minute this time, so you're gonna get an idea of how good it is. And it is giving an average of 2,02,000 and the CPU throttle to 79% of its maximum performance. Now this basically means it's not the best, but still it is working really nicely. But yeah, the performance isn't that great, it isn't the best, but overall it is just working great. Now let's just talk about one more feature which I love about this MIUI 14, and that is if you go in settings, or you don't even need to go in settings to enable this feature, just need to swipe down, you need to go right, and there you go. Now this incognito mode is actually one of my favorite modes. You can just tap on it, and what will happen is it will disable your camera and your microphone in all the apps. Now no matter whether you're using Chrome, you're using YouTube, or even opening the normal camera, it isn't gonna use it because it's gonna say can't use camera because incognito mode is on. So this mode is very helpful if you really care about privacy. Like, it's a new feature. We get incognito mode in browsers like Safari, Chrome, and this is now inbuilt of the smartphone. So it is a new approach to privacy and security which Xiaomi has done, and I personally like it. I love it. Now let's just talk about one more thing which is new in this custom ROM, and that is the overall smoothness of UI. Like, if you scroll here, there, left, right, up, down in this UI, and even the app open animation, it is a lot more refined as compared to MIUI 13, which is my favorite part. And I think this style of icon looks better in this smartphone rather than getting those simple style in MIUI 13. So I love this new rounded colored icons of the MIUI 14. Now the thing that is fixed is if you scroll YouTube right now, like, I don't know why the internet is not coming, but when you scroll YouTube now, you're gonna see one thing, that is it is a lot more smoother, because earlier there was a lot of jitteriness in scrolling YouTube. Now it is all fixed, completely fixed, so that is a favorite thing. I love it. And now let's just talk about other features. So if you go in display, here in display, what is amazing here is you scroll down and you get this AI image engine. Now it is actually a bit more advanced and the MEMC works even better. So this is a good thing in MIUI 14, and you also get AI SDR enhancement. Now these things were present in MIUI 13, but the MEMC is actually a little more smoother as compared to the 13. So they have improved on that part. And in the color scheme, it is absolutely the same. You can do the saturated. The saturated one looks a little bit more better according to me, but yeah, it depends upon you. It depends upon your taste as well. So that is one thing. Now let's just talk about the Geekbench score. Now Geekbench is also a very important part of benchmarking. Many people prefer it as the gold standard for testing smartphones performance. So if you go here, you go in history, and this is the score you get in Geekbench. It's 987 in the single core and 3234 in the multi core. Now, honestly speaking, this multi-core score is actually the best I have ever got in any ROM in the Poco F4. So that is a really awesome thing, despite the fact it has a Snapdragon 870, which is in it of itself a very, very powerful processor. So this score is just insanely good. So if you even compare it to the other smartphones like the S21 Ultra, it is getting 3027, and this is better. Like, great. Like, MIUI 14 is performing very, very good, and that is a nice thing. In single core, it is still performing really good comparatively to the S21 Ultra, the Exynos model. So this definitely shows that yes, they have put in the work and they have improved the performance. Now because of that, I'm also going to do a gaming review of this custom ROM. Let's find out how smooth it actually works while playing games. So that's what I'm going to do afterwards. But now let's just talk about the always on display. Now always on display is also very nice and beautiful. It isn't as bright as you would like, but it does work, and that is a really nice thing. And in lock screen, we have a new feature, that is, in lock screen, earlier if you scroll left, you only get this wallpaper carousel feature. Like, it is an ad type of thing. But now what happens is, if you scroll left, you have a lot of other things. You can access contact, calendar, calculator, note, anything, but you need your smartphone to be unlocked for that. And you can access your camera as well. Now if there's a very big security concern as well, that if someone holds your power button, he can turn it off, right? But now in MIUI 14, you can actually disable this feature. Now how to disable this feature? It is very good, because if someone stole your smartphone, they cannot turn it off. So this is a very nice feature. So what you need to do is you need to go in privacy and security, and you need to scroll down. You need to go in lock screen. You can directly go as well, but yeah. Now what you need to do is you need to just disable this. Now power menu ss is a very nice thing, but it will be disabled. What happens is, I think it is still gonna show. No, now it won't show, even though the smartphone doesn't have any password. But in case, let's say you applied a password, right, and someone stole your smartphone, so he will not be able to turn it off or just put it to airplane mode. He will be able to do nothing. So that is a very nice thing. You can even disable this control center due to some settings, which I will find out really soon in the gaming review. I'm gonna tell you that as well. So this is a very nice approach to improving the security of the smartphone, which MIUI already has really nice security, and they're gonna improve it. So it's good overall. Now in terms of gaming performance, like as I said, I'm gonna do a dedicated gaming video for this smartphone, especially running MIUI 14. But in case the normal day-to-day gaming is pretty nice, this supports everything. It has Dolby Atmos and everything you need, and the haptic feedback is also really good. But it isn't the best. This is just a bit average. It isn't giving the best haptic feedback when you tap on the screen. Now this game is the best game to feel the haptic feedback, and I'm getting actually better haptic feedback in other custom ROMs, especially you know in the Arrow OS, which I was using earlier. This one is just average, but it is what it is, and it's really nice. Now let's just talk about other things, that's like it has call recording or not. So this is the MIUI original dialer. You can go in settings and you can see all of the new features here, but I don't think it has call recording. So that is one thing which you need to know. I think the government of India has not allowed calls to be recorded without notifying the other user. So that is one thing. So overall, it is a good ROM. Overall, I personally love it. The battery life is insanely awesome, no problems in terms of that. And we got a lot of new nice wallpapers. You can apply this one, it also looks great. So just tap on all and there you go, the wallpaper is applied instantly. And believe me guys, I love this icon style. It is very very nice, and this also has a great battery backup. It is giving me around 6 to 7 hours of battery backup in a single charge. It has Dolby Atmos, it has everything you ever need. So this is a perfect custom ROM for day-to-day use. And even if you are thinking of upgrading it and using it for normal gaming, day-to-day personal use, using WhatsApp, Instagram, playing a bit of games like BGMI for 1 to 2 hours, it's gonna be absolutely fine. And yeah, make sure you subscribe my channel for the gaming review of this custom ROM. And then I'm also gonna make more videos about the Poco F4 running different custom ROMs, and which one is the best, I'm gonna find out. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Hope you like it. If you do, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe my channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.